Hey, welcome back to the lab here. Today we'll be installing this Western Filters catch can on the MR Triton. The kit comes with all that you need to install it. So it comes with the bag of fittings, the actual catch can, brackets, hoses, and a chopper chomp too. So it comes with instructions and it looks reasonably simple to install, but we'll get to it and see what it's like. So the first thing we need to do is remove the top cover of the engine. This is, I think, 10mm bolts, 3 of them, and you just pull it off once they're undone. You might be wondering why you need to install a catch can. Well, the theory is that the blow-by from the engine that goes around the piston rings, the oil that goes with that basically is routed straight into your intake from factory. Putting a catch can in basically catches this oil and stops it being recirculated through your engine and potentially building up with carbon. Here are the brackets that hold the catch can. Basically it's just down the side there of the exhaust, another one on the guard, and then up to the master cylinder. It's just in front of the master cylinder. And what I did was put that one down there first, and then once I had the side one in, I just put those 2 bolts in and left it all loose until all the bolts were in a little bit, and then just tightened it up. On the bottom of the catch can, there's this hose, and it will have the valve on the end. Basically, this is the one that you use to drain it. So we've put that on. And we've also swiveled around the mount, so it is on the back of the catch can. Now we've got the catch can securely mounted in there. And it did say to remove the airbox, but I was able to fit it in without removing the airbox. And now it's just a matter of removing this hose. So this hose goes from the valve cover over to the intake, and it just comes off with a pair of pliers, a little bit of pull, and it comes off like that. And the other end is the same, and that's on the intake end. This is where the catch can sits in the middle of this hose effectively. So this is the hose that goes in the place. So one of them goes across from the rocker cover to the catch can, and the other one comes from the bottom of the catch can over to the intake, like that. So now that we've got both the hoses on and I've done the hose clamps up, this piece in the engine bay is basically done. Just making sure that that's away from the dump pipe of the turbo, but all of the hoses are really well molded, and it pretty much fits in easily. The only thing left to do in here is to bolt the engine cover back on, and the only other thing is the drain pipe that goes through down this guard and gets bolted to, there's a little hole in the chassis rail, it's bolted there, and will just come out by the back tyre there. I do have to put the drain in still. A catch can. Anyone can do this, anyone with a few tools. So get into it. Thanks everyone.